Okay. Yes! You idiots!
Fatality.
So the great.
Mamma mia!
I execute judgment on you, COVID-19!
Dang! What's up with all these books?
Sometimes I feel very sad.
I'm a man! I'm 40!
I guess I just wasn't made for these times.
That is why you fail.
Maybe our entire team needs to be executed after tonight.
Listen up, morons! Oh! 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 Fucking thing sucks!
The Parvinator.
All right, let's wet our whistles.
Parvinator.
The Parvinator.
The button that turns the mic on. What's going on, gamers? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. It is America's #1 online video game personality, Ben the Parvinator Parvin, here at your service.
Parvinator.
Happy Sunday. How we doing? How's your weekend been? Hope you guys are doing well. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in, Francisco. Welcome. Yeah, we're doing some Dragon Quest 3, back by, well, I won't say popular demand, but, yeah, we're back on it. I'm stoked. It's funny, I started to get set up for a couple other games, and I will talk about that a little later, because, I don't know, I'm really excited about the next couple games I want to get into. And, so yeah, I started to set up for some stuff, and then I was like, man, I feel like if I put too much time in without playing this game, and I don't know when I'd want to play it in the rest of the week, it's going to go cold, and I'm loving this game. So we will be finished with it at some point, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked to get into some other stuff. Going to do some other stuff on the Super Famicom. I found a couple cartridges I forgot about. The Donkey Kong Country, well, 1 and 2, DKC 1 and 2. I don't have 3, so I don't have the trilogy, but yeah, I love those games. And I was thinking, at some point in the next few weeks, I see those games getting started, you know, and that should be pretty fun. But, all right. Sorry, for a second, everything started shaking. It's just a helicopter flying overhead. All right, good stuff.
Dragonquest.
Woo! Not an earthquake. Bum, bum, bum. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Mine's been good. I've been looking forward to getting back to this game because we made a breakthrough. We went through this optional dungeon and we got this item that helps us turn, you know, like in this game, you have these characters have job classes. You can get to a certain point, and if you're at level 20, you can like change their job class. And then there's one job class that's kind of hard to get to. You have to either use this one particular character that really is unreliable, and then it has that huge payoff of becoming a sage. You can turn it into a sage. All the other characters, they can't access the sage job unless you use the this one relic we found called the Zen book. And yeah, that's going to let one of these folks turn into what is like a pretty badass magic user, if I understand correctly. I think that they get both like offensive and well, you know, both like healing magic and you know, offensive magic as well, you know, and good buffs, things of that nature, if you will. I always struggle talking RPGs sometimes, man. Like even if I understand what I'm saying, it just like it gets to be a mouthful. But yeah, yeah. So we found this lighthouse because we just got this boat. This is like a pretty recent thing. That was like the last kind of story beat we got prior to finding this Zen book. And now we have the boat, and we can like we can zoom around this map that is modeled after our own, which is sweet for a game that's originally from 1988. But yeah, we got our boat. You can see we're kind of like at the Strait of Gibraltar right now. Yeah, we just got that boat. We're gonna be. We got some information from this dude in a lighthouse, and I wrote it down. Going old school, trying to take notes. And somewhere, yep, there it is. Told us to go south from Portoga along the coast from the lighthouse. We'll find the Cape of Tedanki. Tedanki, Tedanki. West from there, you'll reach Lancel and Aliahan. We've been to Aliahan, but not Lancel. So I'm guessing that's interesting. It's telling us to go south, huh? South and then west. Once there, head north. You'll reach the island of Zipangu. It just got to be Japan. And someone else was talking about 6 orbs. So we're gonna be on Bolo for 6 orbs. We're gonna see if we. I don't even know if it's time for us to find those yet. But so 6 orbs allow you to travel anywhere in the world without a ship. Thanks for telling us that, NPC. I appreciate that information. Should come in handy. Anything else? Just south of the Cape of the Donkey, there's a shrine. I need a next level key that we haven't found yet. Okay. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is sail south and get up into sort of that whatever this cape is, kind of Western Africa on the map here. We'll sail in, and I think. I want to see if we can get to that part that's very central in the continent there, that little gray strip. It looks like there's a city at the end of it that we might not have been to yet. So, yeah, let us sail. Let's go.
Wow, so cool.
Gotta love getting a boat in a game. Come on, right? Modes of transit. Give them all to us, you know? I mean, this is kind of set in... well, some bizarro fantasy world, resembling our own, but you can't exactly say it's like medieval. Yeah, Wizard, why don't you actually hit him with? Do we have like a lightning spell? I don't think so. All right, hit him with the bang. We're pretty high leveled at this point because we did that optional dungeon, and we also found a couple of really high XP. There's these slimes, metal slimes, and if you kill those, they're worth a lot of XP. We managed to get lucky a couple times. All right. Let's see. Benji can hit multiple people, so sure. Let's take out the Murzon. Let's. You hit bang. That'll hit everybody. Rambo, just fight. Testify, you can fight too. What's up, Captain Nemo? How you doing, man?
Broncos country, let's ride.
Good to see you.
Well, bring out the gimp.
What are you talking about, man? Captain Nemo.
Have you been smoking marijuana?
Be honest. No, don't. You don't have to.
On the rock, man.
Yeah, you know, hey, right? It's more, yeah, give the world the old wink, wink, nod, nod. Like, you know, the old maybe I do, maybe I don't, you know, but, on with it. Yeah, good luck. I hope that I'm more entertaining than the hold music that they're giving you, although you're probably, I mean, I imagine you're having to listen to that too, so that you don't miss your call. That's great. Also, I'm very sorry that you're on hold with Frontier Airlines. That doesn't bode well. I just clocked that. Like, hopefully you're not like stranded somewhere. You're trying to get out of Dallas, Fort Worth. It's Charlotte, isn't it, dude? Oh yeah, that's right. We have to ditch our map here. Okay, cool. So not an emergency situation. Hopefully you're not standing in a crowd of like 100 some odd other people doing the same thing right now, and all standing around with very, very terrible body language. And man, airports are just miserable places, man. It's awful.
The Parvinator.
Yeah, I love this. Benji gazed into the water, but nothing was found. I mean, this sounds like he's also, gazing inward a bit, just looking over that edge and looking at the water. Who knows? I feel like that's a dangerous thing to do, You better be holding on. Have a good grip. All right, I forgot that we'd have to ditch our boat to do this section, which doesn't make this as fun to me. Let's take another look at the map. Oh, wait. No, there's something blocking that sort of central area, huh? Might have to get in through another part of the continent. Cut off by this bridge again. Keep on sailing. Oh shit, get back in your boats, guys. What are you doing?
The Force will be with you. Always.
Go to gone. Rambo, fight him. Testify. Sure, just fight for now. I should get Testify a weapon that hits multiple people. I think it's also fun to try to figure out what we're going to do with the job classes too. Like, I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer before we change classes. I don't know. I didn't look it up. Like, when is, and it might vary based on what class they are now. But yeah, I'm stoked to get them to be able to like change to another job, or we can only do it for 1 or 2 characters at a time though, because it sends them back to level 1, and then it cuts those stats that you had down by half, but which is, as you can imagine, it's like still way more powerful than a normal like level 1 would be. But still, you're gonna it's your level 1. It's kind of tough. So it's like playing Pokemon and trying to train up a smaller one, and not having an experience share. So maybe you're having to switch it in. I don't know. I guess it's kind of an experience share as long as you keep it alive, but it doesn't have to actually do any damage or do anything at all. But so yeah, you don't want too many level 1s at a time. Then you're not getting through the game. I'm stoked though, because we we just got, I mean, having this boat, that really opened up a huge, I think like a couple of new places for us to go to. I mean, obviously you can see some spots we haven't been to on the map. Still haven't explored any of this continent to the south of us either. I should probably go that way, but I want to follow this ridgeline again, see what's up.
It gives milk and says moo.
Let's fight the witches. Hit them with the keep. Let's heal wizard. I like the animations. This they just follow the yellow brick ridgeline. Yeah, totally. Oh, the NES graphics look so cute too for this game. It looks a little even closer to that Technicolor goodness, of the Yellow Brick Road, for instance. Way to go, Rambo. All right, I think everybody's at least level 20 now, which means we could change classes if we wanted to, but I think maybe some of them still have some things to learn. They still got some life lessons and some spells and abilities to learn, which they'll be able to keep whenever we change jobs. So yeah, I forgot to get to that last part, which is, when you change jobs, you kind of want to pick either like cover for, deficits you didn't have before, or, whatever. It gets you coverage for a lot of attack styles too. Also could end up with someone who's like a magic user, but, because maybe you've switched them to a fighter, now they still keep that awesome magic, but they have like a lot higher agility. There's stuff like that just fun, fun. Apparently, like it makes for a lot of replayability, but I'll be happy to get the first one in the books. Start there, get the first playthrough in the books and move on. The one that came out for the or that they showed that trailer for it at the Nintendo Direct was it's an interesting style. I don't know what I think about it just yet. Like I don't think it's bad, but a part of me doesn't think it looks as good as even like a lot of the this is a Super Famicom game. It's a remake of an NES game, but like it looks pretty good. Like I would love to see that like HD 2D thing. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it does look pretty sweet. I gotta admit, it looks pretty good. It's just different. I don't know. It's I bet once you're in it, I bet it's pretty fun. Oh shit. This is a stout group, and we should probably try to get out of here, but I'm just afraid that if we flee, I think they all get a free hit in, so we better just see if we can, I guess someone could use an item that would help us flee, but okay, well, Benji he can only heal, huh? All right, can we get out of this? Maybe, let me see if I got any item that'll get us out. Oh, shit. He doesn't. I don't know if I took anything out of the bag. Like what was it, the wyvern wing or whatever? Oh. Good news is we haven't really done much other than sailed a little bit, fought a few people along the way, but oh wait, we have return. We could just, let's do that. Let's have both of them use return. Rambo, you're going to I think one of them will be able to get return off pretty soon, but I just want to make sure we don't screw this up here. Okay. That's too bad. All right. We had to flee, but I mean, we got out with our lives. So let's go in here, see if we can... Is this Aliahan? Is this where we started? First town? Mom? Hey, Ma.
It gives
He was special.
Welcome back, Benji. You must be exhausted. Why don't you sit down and rest your feet? Invite your friends in, too. They can stay here as well. Mom, we've suffered very intense combat wounds. We need to do a little more than just the resting of feet, Mom. Okay. We need we need emergency services, Mom. We're not looking so good. I'm gonna need you to call an ambulance or a priest. Your father Ortega was a remarkable hero. He was my son, Benji. And because you are my grandchild, Benji, I believe that you too will become a great hero, just like your father. Wow, Grandpa's really losing it. He thinks he needs to remind us that he's our grandpa, and we've like lived and grown up in this house.
Okie dokie.
I got a whole bunch of new sound effects. I'm trying to get on the soundboard. I've only been able to get a you know, just a few leaks, a steady, not even much of a steady stream, but a few added on each stream. But the other day I wasn't feeling like doing anything else but going and grabbing sound effects, you know, yeah, music, your favorite quotes I don't even know where I found them from, good stuff. And I spent like the good part of, you know, the whole time I was working, I probably spent about 6 hours just on, like, you know, I don't know, that sounds long. It was a good shift of that, man. It was a lot of stuff. I think we found this cave. Yes, we're not ready to go to it. I wrote, there's a warp in it, but I think we need we needed a key to get in. So we can't do that. Where else can we go? Oh, we're back here. Holy shit. We should warp, I guess. We can just warp back to... Hold on. What's over here? Let's just let it rip, man. Let's go check out, kind of continue back where we were. But yeah, we'll head over towards the West African coast.
Well, what happened was that second game, we got our ass kicked. Or the second half, we just got our ass totally kicked.
Watch out for witches. Make sure we take them out next time. And I could have kept a better eye on our HP too. At least we didn't get wiped, but.
Well, there's only one shitty game left.
Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum.
Mamma mia!
That's a good one. All right, let's hit the bang button. Just bang them. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. I can't hear the audio of the game at all. Is it not working? One second. Is the I'm not showing game audio working on my end. I don't know if I could get any feedback from anybody, but yeah. Ba-ba-bum, ba-bum. Yeah, I don't think the game audio is working. What is happening? 1 second. Yeah, thanks, JR. Man, how long has that been happening? Let me see what's up. 1 second, guys. Oh, shit. Okay, I had no idea. Sorry. Yeah, my bad, guys. I don't know what was going on. That's so weird. So no game audio. Damn. So strange. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me look into this. See what's up. Give me the audio. I want the audio. Test and nothing working, huh? Let me try to reset the the Retron here. Let's do a save state. Save state 3. I thought I was getting audio earlier, but let me just see what's up. We'll yeah, we'll turn her off and on, see what happens. Thanks for hanging, guys. Sorry for the issues. Just sound effects, huh? Me and sound effects and no game audio. That sucks.
The Parvinator.
All we need is Parv talk. All right. You know what? All right. You know, you're right. Well, this makes me want to go into a rant mode. You know, and before I start the rant, let me just see if this works. Come on. Pretty sure we hit A there. No audio. It's gonna be like that, huh?
The Parvinator.
Weird. What is going on? Everything looks like it should be working. Darn. All right, guys. Let me see what I can do. I'm just going to take a minute. I wish I could go BRB, but I don't know how to, like, work on other parts of the... This has been explained to me, or at least top level, you know, explanation how to, like, switch to one scene and then work on another scene. But I, you know, haven't picked that up yet. Let's try this. The old HDMI in and out, you know? See if that makes a difference. Would you look at that? Game audio back. Okay, my bad, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah. Hey, rant mode, I mean, if you really wanted the payoff, I teased it too much. So, yeah, we should find our way to that. Give me 1 second. It's like way down the list. It's been a couple days since the Rage came out. Tell you what, man. You gotta hate it when you spend a good amount of time setting things up, you know, testing new things, right? Working on other scenes. And then the fundamentals, the game audio, something like that. Something as fundamental as the game audio. Those fundamentals aren't in place. And you know, and it makes you think, like, what was I doing? You know, all that time. It's all good though. Oh man, it's all good. I can't be saying it's all good in a rant mode. You know, sorry. This was a half-assed one, a half-hearted one from the beginning, and. I teased it, so I figured, you know, hey, let's jump in. I don't even know what slide's gonna pop up when we get in, but thankfully it's, you know, we can work with the big P logo. That works.
All right, let's.
All right, let me get back into this. 1 second.
The Parvinator.
We're doing the intro again.
Dragon Quest.
I swear I've done this before. All right, 1 second. There we go. All right. Okay. Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Let's start this whole thing over, all right? Just walk off and come sit back down. All right, cool. I had no idea the game audio wasn't working. I have a loud fan behind me for survival purposes. It's warm. And, yeah. I just kind of took for granted that this fan was so loud that I wasn't going to be able to hear anything. And turns out I was missing out on the good DQ music. What's everybody been up to? Hope you had a good weekend. I got to see a movie yesterday, and you know, I had never seen the first of these, but I saw I Know What You Did Last Summer, part two. I don't know if it's part 2 or 2, whatever. Saw the second one, the sequel, and I'd never seen the first one, but I definitely remember the trailer. And you know, we were kind of like, okay, yeah, let's get a campy, you know, it's the summer. We're going to be watching a movie outside. Went to some friend's house. They have a nice patio, a lovely garden. And on this patio, they set up a little projector, and we watched some movies. And we did break the Nick Cage streak, which I came in, my first vote was for, because there were a few rounds of voting until we could decide, just because everything sounded good, you know, or a lot of them were movies that are like so bad they're good, you know. But yeah, it was a terrible movie, and they all said that it was much worse than the first one, which was more of a like, oh, it's still an entertaining movie. It's just, you know, very campy, and you know, you should know what you're getting. You know, you kind of know what you're getting. But yeah. Yeah, really strange. I don't really like horror movies in the first place, but this one is so of a time. And it's funny how many jump scares they do, how often you hear the like the strings or the like scratchy metal shrink, you know, like and you know, it's funny how much they try to edge you with that stuff like through a good portion of the movie before the bodies start piling up, you know, like, so, you know, you're in all these other situations that they make you think that you know, someone's just about to get stabbed, because they have to kind of like keep you on edge, you know, they gotta keep you on the edge of your seat. And this movie was not that enjoyable, I have to say. There's a lot of stuff that is a lot better. It's a lot more fun to watch that is still like not a good movie or extremely campy, but it's entertaining to watch. And I don't know that this one went into that bucket, you know. Cab said, did you ever finish that super secret project? Is it declassified now? No, I didn't finish it, but it is evolving a bit. I think yeah, there's still, you know, I was gonna say there's still a bunch of NDAs floating around. That's not the case, you know. You know, my legal team isn't as big as, you know, like well, should I just dive back into it? But damn, you know, I don't want to, man. I don't want to do another rant. But yeah. The Billy Mitchell legal team, you know? You know, we don't have all the NDAs and contracts here in the Gamer Lifestyle Lounge. But no, it's kind of just evolved, Captain Nemo. On Friday, I did the first of like a show that I've kind of been wanting to do for a while, which is like a block of like a 60-minute or more block. It was 60 minutes this time around, of like just video game variety show. That's kind of the concept, or like sort of working towards that. And yeah, it had like a few different segments and it's just sort of building off of that. But there's been nothing new. There was something a buddy and I are working on. I think it's just kind of changing, and we'll see. Everybody's been super busy, and I haven't been able to see my friend a whole lot. He's also like he's visiting Japan right now. But yeah, we've both been super busy. So I think I'm gonna get him on the show at some point. But yeah, I think it's interesting. It's been like a big, you know, town of Lancel, huh? It's been like an interesting couple weeks. So trying some different things and trying to do like 2 gameplay streams a week, and then do the one that's, you know, like kind of podcast based, where or sort of a, you know, yeah, a live podcast, you know, a few different segments. I'm not going to talk about Captain Nemo. It still could happen at some point. Who knows? But you know, that might just be a little too behind the scenes, you know. Yeah, I know. This is something that yeah, I need you know, I know, Captain Nemo, I know. It's tough because, you know, I don't know. Yeah. I in a different format, maybe I could say more, but, yeah. I know. So talking about edging, right? I know I've just been talking about this for a long time, but, yeah, we'll just see. The big part of it was, I think, you know, getting this going. Trying to do something once a week, or I may not be able to do it this week because we'll be gone on Friday, but hoping to get it in Thursday. But yeah, something where it's like a pretty regular thing most weeks. 60 minutes to 90 minutes, I think. And yeah, it's been fun, man. Last week was kind of the first week I did that. And the only gameplay in those will be like kind of related to what we're talking to. So it'll be more like, you know, presentations, somewhat, you know, I've got like bullet points and that, and then a bunch of pictures and videos, and that's about it, you know. So it's yeah, it's fun, man. I really love the live aspect of it. But yeah, sorry, Captain Nemo. Yeah. Can't give you the inside baseball, you know. Because if we pull it off, man, it's gonna be good. All right, we got the Cloak of Evasion. We don't have the Power Knuckle. Sounds pretty rad. Extra 15. It's a Parv Talk, yeah. Welcome to Parvin Talk. Little coffee, awful. Making a coffee talk joke. Gotta step up my game, man. All right, magic armor. That sounds nice. Who needs some magic armor? The hero can wear the magic armor. That's pretty sick. That is that's pricey armor. Click and clack, the Tappert Brothers. So, tell us, what kind of sound is it making? Oh God, don't buy the Power Knuckle just yet. I gotta think about this a little bit more. What else is going on in this town? Well, let's poke around a bit, see what's up. Yeah, I definitely remember some click and clack coming on the like NPR affiliate or wherever I was living at the time. Well, a couple spots, I guess, in Alabama and then in DC. And yeah, I remember like, yeah, the big thing was always asking people like, what kind of sound is it making? Or people would want to say what to do the sound, you know. And you know, I don't think they always needed the sound cue necessarily, but I think that sometimes that was more helpful than it might seem, you know. It's supposed to be somewhere in this village, but I just can't find it. Click and Clack Law Firm. Yeah. Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
So sorry I died.
So what's up, B? Watching the game, having a bud. Well, we have to get.
Invisible herb. Pray tell, what does this do for us, sir? The invisible herb. This sounds like he's trying to sell us some bunk, dude. Oh, it's an invisible herb, man. You just can't, you can't see it. Well, you can't smell it either. But trust me, man, this stuff's it's worth the 300 gold you got to drop for it, man. I should buy a few, I suppose. I don't know what it does, but let's buy a few, you know. Yeah. Thank you. I didn't even check to. I don't think we had any. No, we don't have any. Right? Throw it in the bag. Speaking of bag, there's it's funny, it bugs the crap out of my my big sibling. Hates being in an air, they have to fly a bunch for work, and there's always this, you know, it's the TSA warning that you hear in like every airport, you know, and it's like the same thing on all the loudspeakers here in the US, and it's, you know, just she's got some, you know, she's got some big Midwest energy kicking off, you know, and huge. And there's a line about, like, you know, your bag, like, please secure your bag. And every time she says it, it's very, you know, to my to these Alabama born and raised ears, it's somewhere, it's like bag, it's in between bag and bag for me. And yeah, I love the linguistics of it all, and the it couldn't sound any more wrong to me, you know, and it's just like my brain catches it every time, and I don't know, it's that's just how it is. It's interesting too to see like what you know, like there are sometimes surveys on like what certain parts of the country with certain predominant accents, what they feel about other, you know, regions and those accents. And it's kind of funny because like New England gets like, you know, it seems universally hated. And, you know, which is, I don't know, it's just hilarious. I think, it's funny too, because like, I remember, you know, like, you know, I was born, I didn't leave Alabama until my mid-20s, and, you know, I would meet folks who like were, you know, came down from somewhere else, you know, Northeast, whatever, you know, and it was so funny. It's the same too with this guy that I know from Boston, and he's like, the dude goes stupid when he gets around, like if it's someone he would already like, and then they have the Southern accent. I think the Southern accent could even just set it over no matter what, or like goes a long way, but the dude just like goes stupid. And it's funny. It's like it was funny just because growing up around it, I was used to it, but also like, you know, not everybody, there's levels to how thick an accent is, and, you know, certain parts of Alabama are, you know, like we were outside of a city that wasn't big, but it had on a smaller scale a lot of the same shit that would be in like other medium-sized cities in the country. So like, you know, didn't feel like anybody was missing out on some things. And, well, yeah, it would just be funny to have the ones that were super twangy and which, you know, I don't have anything against accents. It just like, you know, you know, I think having grown up around it, like, I don't know, yeah, it's, I find it like, I remember just in high school, kind of like, you know, I mean, it didn't help that, you know, I grew up in like a went to school in a pretty small town outside of that city, and like, people could be really judgmental and stuff, and a lot of the folks that would be giving me shit would have like super thick Southern accents. That's not their fault. Most of my family has like pretty thick accents, but yeah, I feel like I definitely went through this angsty stage in high school where I think because a lot of the people that were bugging the shit out of me, or, you know, giving me a hard time or whatever, where it was coming from folks with very thick accents. So there's a little, you know, who knows? Yeah, maybe there's a little bit ingrained. I'm thinking about getting this power knuckle. That's going to take most of our money, but some of these other things are badass too. We already have one cloak of evasion, but that raises everybody, but not that much. Actually, it brings Benji down 1. The others, oh, down 2, and then up 3 for testify, huh? What's up, Ichigo? Hello.
The Force will be with you.
How you doing, man?
He was special.
Magic armor. What do we want? Hey, good to see you guys, man. What's up? Happy Sunday. Let me, you know, get myself stoked again. Slap, slap. What's going on? How's your weekend been? This isn't the biggest raise in defense here, you know, 76 to 85. That's pretty good, but maybe we should go offense. Come back and... This magic armor is really solid, though. We're definitely going to need... It's just sometimes I think having more attack power can get you a little bit further. I don't know, man. Let's get a power knuckle. Let's go ahead and grab that. Hold on. I think we backed out, huh? Let's see. And that's a 15-point increase for a guy who just always attacks. So let's do that, you know? Let's go ahead and grab that. That's money in the bank. That's going to help us get through some, you know, help us get through some waves of monsters that could be pretty tough. Nope. Put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, good. Having a good Sunday. Just watched a movie last night. A really dumb, bad movie. I know what you did last summer, part 2. And it was awful. It was not good. It wasn't even in the like so good it's bad category. You know, it didn't even really hit that mark for me. So, yeah. But it was fun hanging out with friends, and you know, who knows? Maybe we had the projector set up outside at their place. You know, maybe next time I can talk them into some Mario Kart 64 4-player, something like that. You know, maybe some Super Smash Bros. Like we were doing here in the Gamer Lifestyle Lounge back on Friday. You know, yeah, they can't all be winners, and you know, watching, yeah, you know, it's still. We had the popcorn. There were plant-based, you know, Rice Krispies. We had coffee, and it was like 8 p.m. and my friend's pouring a cup of coffee, and I'm like, let's go. It was great. All right, we have 2,780 gold. I don't think that's enough to get anything worth a damn yet, but we can go do some... No, we can Steel whip. No, it's... Oh, he must already have that. Okay. All right. Well, we'll come back when we need some other stuff. I might even write down what he has. It was good, man. I only played for about an hour just because I got started with the first half of the thing, you know, really late. So I only went for about an hour, but it was fun. We went through the one-player mode on like the normal level, and yeah, it's funny. It's funny getting used to the 64 controller because you know, I haven't played much Smash at all, but like I feel like if I put some Smash Melee or Brawl on, I feel like a bit of it would come back to me, you know, but it felt a little foreign with the 64 controller because it had just been that much longer since I played the original, you know. But yeah, man, it was cool. I want to get back into it. It is amazing what is there, you know, and like as in what the things that they already did well, like right out the gate. Because of course it was a series that would just get expanded and refined. You know, I mean to the nth degree. You know, it's it's amazing what they built off of it. But yeah, it was cool to go back to the beginning. We'll do that again, maybe Wednesday. And let me see if I have them out. I want to show you guys what we're going to play next too. 1 second. Just 1 second. Give me my game. Here it is. Yeah, we can, oh shoot, well, I can't find the first one, but I got it somewhere. I was thinking we should do some Donkey Kong Country. Let's get a little Donkey Kong Country. Turn on the lights. Yeah, I was thinking I have the first one too, but this is, they call him Super Donkey Kong in Japan. So we have the Super Famicom versions of Super Donkey Kong 1 and 2. And I don't know, the 1 is in there somewhere, but been rearranging stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I think we'll get into that sometime within a few weeks. I'm really stoked because I love those games. And the last time I played DKC, anything more than just a couple of levels at a time, you know, just a one-off of playing a couple levels. The last time I've done that was I did play through it maybe 2020. Yeah, during like COVID lockdown with a buddy of mine. Did some Nintendo Switch Online, and that lag got brutal. Especially when we got to that stage that I always forget the name of it, but it's like in the snow and it's a barrel stage and it's kind of close to the end. Very difficult stage. Ended up finding a shortcut for it too that cuts a big portion of a really tough stage. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's a frustrating one. Yeah. I'm out this Friday because I've got some friends. They're I was gonna say coming to town, but yeah, they're gonna be just a couple hours away. But they got a pretty sweet setup. One of them's coming out for work, and but they've got like a really nice, you know, big place with an extra bedroom, and it's some old friends of ours from college, and it's funny, man. We're these folks. I don't know. To me, it's like a great example of how enriching it can be if you have friends at a certain point because you're all together in the same place. Like college brought us all together, and then we've all moved like to different places, and since then haven't lived in the same city, but I've tried to make an effort. And there's a couple other friends the same thing, you know. But like if we're somewhere around there, we like try to make that effort to see each other if we can, you know. It's not always possible, but like, you know. So yeah, they're only in for like a couple days, and yeah, we're gonna go be able to stay with them, and they're gonna be right off the beach too, like easy walking distance to the beach. They've got a nice place with extra bedrooms, so we don't have to worry about driving home. It is a couple hours away, but yeah, it'll be sick. I'm looking forward to it. I'll see if I can get a show together and do it on Thursday. And if it's not looking good, or if it just needs more, you know, sometimes when you're taking it to big gaming, these you got to come correct, you know. You don't want to come shooting blanks, and you know, I got to see how it's going, you know. If the ammo is loading up right. That sounds very violent, but yeah, we're only talking ideas here. But yeah, if the show's not coming together, we'll do something. I'll just save it for next week. We'll have a nice put together one. This not rushed, but yeah, I'm stoked. It felt like an evolution of an idea I've had for a while, and I have a lot of other stuff I want to do with it too. And I really want to do streams like this where we can just hang and talk as well, because you know, it zaps the energy, you know. When I take the Parvinator to an 11, you know, when I take it there, 100, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's very draining. So yeah, it helps to contain that sort of, you know, that energy that I bring to one 60 to 90 minute, you know, format. Yeah, that's been working for me. So yeah, did the first one last week. So yeah, gonna see if we can pull one off on Thursday this week. If not, I'll save it for next week. Yeah, it should be fun. Yeah, it's well, you know, and that it's also hard to go. I realize that it's difficult to go from doing that like back into streaming immediately after just a break of like a few minutes or something, you know. It's that transition is whiplash, you know, and I think to just kind of think of it somewhat being like similar to a podcast or a video podcast, whatever, you know, live format game podcast. I think that it being its own thing, you know, and then having these other streams where I can kind of do this and turn that part of me off, and, you know, relax and play some games, you know, pet a cat in the game, you know. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging. I don't want to get too into the meta, just to say it's been fun, and yeah, excited for the possibilities too, and want to see if I can get other people involved. So oops, punching the mic. So this is the town of they said Lancet, was that right? Lancet or Lancel? Look where we are. Oh, I didn't realize we were here. Wow, I wasn't checking my map. We made landfall, and I thought we'd made it to the East African coast. But we are in Dragon Quest III's version of Australia now. We're like kind of, well, we're like sort of northeast coast. Funny. Okay, let's, how do we get to that section in the middle, though? Can I exit from the... Oh, what are you doing? I'm gonna go back in and see if there's like if I exit off the like west side of this map, does that take us to this little interior area? Oh, there is no... Wait. How do we get in there? Let's see what's up. But yeah, it's been cool, you know, and excited for the future. Excited to stream, you know, play some games, cut loose like this too, because I absolutely need that, and it's cool to hang with you guys. You know, I was looking up. I was doing a bit of YouTube, I think. Yeah, how did I find this originally? I guess, yeah, I was just working out and I had YouTube up. But there's been a couple videos I've watched recently that have talked about some kind of like behind the scenes stuff that Summer Game Fest did. And we talked about that a few days, well, you know, a week or two ago, back when it happened. And it's interesting because I guess that they did some behind the scenes, like they brought some folks in to do like a little, you know, some demos, some play testing, and it was a bit of an industry event. And yeah, man, it's funny because I guess those guys got to play some of this stuff that was announced at the Summer Game Fest. Where's our invite, though, you know? Bum, bum, bum. Let's fight the Rogue Knight and the Vampire. Yeah, these are easy. How do we get to this town in the center? Is it something we're gonna have to, or whatever this shrine is that something we'd have to warp to? Let me make sure I talk to everybody in this town. See what's up. Okay. Hello. Oh, we could check it during the night, too. It's quite a small town, but the shrine in the back is gigantic. It's our town's main attraction. Well, how the hell do you get to it? An item shop. That's right. Thank you. Hello. I'm the item shop owner's daughter. Please buy some of our invisibility herbs. They're a mysterious herb that can make you invisible for a brief amount of time. I'm sure they'd prove to be useful on your journey. Well, there it is. Just had to talk to all the NPCs. We've already been in here. There's just a cat. It's cute, but it doesn't have a whole lot to say.
I'll take electrocution every single time.
Alright.
Chico Rita.
Now, how do we get to your... Somebody in this town, tell me how do we get to this this area in the center of the map? You know, this is bullshit. Supposedly, to get the final key, you need some kind of special water pitcher. This looks like something I need to write down, you know? They're talking items with the capital letters, so proper noun items here. Supposedly, to get the final key, you need some kind of special water pitcher. Some kind of special water pitcher. But what could a pitcher possibly have to do with finding a key? That's a good question. Some sort of water pitcher, huh? What the hell is going on in this game? Somebody tell me how to get to that shrine, yo. How do you do it? It said it's your town's biggest attraction. Let's wait for nightfall, see if that changes anything.
When you decide to get serious, there's only one place to come. The games of Super Nintendo.
Ba-ba-bum-bum.
Cyndaquil. Chico Rita. Totodile. Well, how do you pronounce that? Totodile?
All right. I don't know where to go. I think I ran in a little early. It's golden hour, but not quite evening time. Thank you guys for hanging. Happy Sunday. We'll be moving on to another game at some point, but in fact, I even started to set up for two other games, including, well, Donkey Kong Country, kind of counting 1 and 2, sort of the same project. We'll go through those around the same time. But, yeah, something for the Famicom disk system, too. I was looking at playing the original Metroid. I don't know if any Metroid heads out there, but yeah, I'm thinking about playing the original Metroid. I've only dabbled, you know. I've picked it up for maybe max playthrough, like, 45 minutes or something. Even that, I don't, maybe even just like 30. It was not very long. Did we have to move for time to get a boogie on, or I don't understand. Long ass day.
Are the teleprompters not working, sir? Not even a little bit.
Total dial. Well, how do you pronounce that? Total dial?
I found an old tablet of mine, and I had mentioned this before. I think I found it before. And I think in between those 2 times that I found it, sadly, I think something happened to the screen, and it's got like a little, I think it's got a break, or it's had some pressure on it or something, because it's got a pretty cool looking cloudy nebula across large portions of it. And you can kind of see that it's layered. I think, there's some of those layers of the screen have broken, which is sad. I think I was having trouble getting it started one time or something. I don't know. I thought I got it on, and then I just forgot about it. But I wanted to see if I could get the Stream Deck app on this thing, but it may be too old. I'll have to see. It's going to be a pretty ancient version of Android, I imagine. We shall see. Okay, hey, nighttime. Nightfall. Not just yet. Monster group defeated. Interesting to see the reactions to, I've been thinking about that Nintendo Direct a lot. That's been kind of cooking. And I haven't gone back and watched those trailers again, but yeah. It is interesting. I think I watched that Zelda one twice, and it's yeah, the gameplay style looks very interesting. It's funny because I've seen it written, described as like Tears of the Kingdom, but in that Link's Awakening, remake style. Obviously it's in that style. It looks similar to that engine or whatever. But yeah, I curious to see what comes of it, and like what does Hyrule look? I didn't necessarily get a good look at things, and like, is this the world from Link's Awakening? Is it something else? But yeah, it looks interesting. The gameplay looks, yeah, it looks interesting. I'd like to see what's up. Of course, I'm surprised to see that it doesn't. I think just like everybody else, there's a bit of a shock. Like, oh, this doesn't. The combat, the gameplay doesn't really resemble what you would have in, Link's Awakening, with something like a sword as your main, like a melee weapon of some type that's probably going to be one of your go-tos, arrows, wands, so on and so forth. But yeah, it's something different. I think it looks interesting. I don't know, I'd give it a shot. I'd give it a shot. Now I'm really curious, to what extent is it, is it a new world that we're seeing? New layout, new take on Hyrule? Does Zelda get taken somewhere else? I guess they might have kind of hinted at that. Yeah. Yeah, it looks more open-ended like that. Yeah, I think it from what we can see of the game, I think it's, you know, seems like an interesting comparison. And yeah. Yeah. Like okay, we got a little bit more going on. We got a kid in bed. Snore snore. Okay. I like how the kitty is sighing now and instead of saying meow. Hello. Dozing off. Okay. Very exciting. This is what I was waiting around for. Soldiers in bed. Oh, there's no shrine here. It's supposed to be somewhere in this village where I just can't... Amen, brother. It's somewhere to the west or something. Or it's hidden somewhere. I mean, if you find it, man, let me know. Did we need to be invisible or something? Was that a hint? Yeah, yeah, the gameplay looks interesting. I'll give it a shot. I mean, and again, I know I keep getting back to this, but I am fascinated. You know, with like, yeah, what is the world? Is it the one that was already kind of built from Link's Awakening? Are they, you know, what assets are reused? Because it looks style-wise very similar, but you know, I don't know. Like, I need to. There was that scene where Zelda's sort of on a precipice, right? Or kind of like looking out at something. Maybe it's not the world from... Well, it wouldn't be the world from Link's Awakening anyway. Sorry, I guess that wouldn't make sense because... Well... You know... Wouldn't want to spoil one of the best series of all time, but, you know, yeah, it, I guess that wouldn't make sense. Maybe it is Hyrule. Maybe they even say Hyrule in the voiceover, but I don't know. The voiceover was kind of putting me to sleep, so. All right, we're invisible now. We were invisible for all of... Wow, that was like, we were invisible for all of about, 4 steps or something. Something weird's going on in this town. I'll tell you that much. So the shopkeep's back home. How do we get to this freaking shrine? I need to hop in the bed next to this guy with the invisibility cloak on, and then that just starts some kind of storyline. You know, starts an FMV for us. All right. What? You know what? Let's just explore a little outside of this town, and maybe we'll figure something out. We put that invisibility cloak on, which was kind of hinted at us. You know what? Maybe if we wait until daytime, that little girl will be out again, and we can try it, or I could talk to her. We might not get much out of her while she's sleeping, but I do have a couple of... I don't know, this could go bad. We're sneaking around with an invisibility cloak, and although our intentions are pure, I just feel like that thing doesn't last very long, and this could get our hero into a situation that they're just not going to be able to explain. Let's tread carefully here. Let's go to the bag. Well, hold on. Wore off so quick. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to talk to that kid outside or something. I don't know what the buttons do. Invisible herb. Use it. We're invisible, but... Yeah. Okay, let's head... Actually, I want to wait for daytime and see if we talk to that girl while we're invisible, if it does anything. Because she was the one talking about... I don't know, kind of giving a hint that it was something we're going to need. We'll try it one more time. We could be wasting our money here, but what the hell, you know? What the hell?
Maybe our entire team needs to be executed after tonight.
Maybe I should be moving around. I don't know how the... Well, looks like it's lightening up though, right? Yeah. Sun's coming up, I think.
I'll take electrocution every single time.
We already explored. Around and around. We also came into the town being invisible, which, you know, didn't trigger anything, so... At least during the night, but... We could be, barking up the wrong tree here, but yeah, let's just try this. We'll talk to that girl with the... while we're invisible, see if it makes a difference.
Total dial. Well, how do you pronounce that? Total dial?
Boom, boom, boom. Ba-dum, ba-bum. I think I'm, you know, really stoked to get into Super Smash Bros. Also, like I said, Metroid. Those will be coming in due time, and yeah, trying to kind of figure out what sort of games to play on what days, because I've got, you know, I'm starting to, you know, different streams are kind of having a different feel to it, and different days of the week can bring its own feel. So yeah, kind of trying to see if there's any patterns I can grab onto or something, just to make the planning a little bit easier, or, you know, get a sense for what's working on what days. And I think I'm gonna start. I think I'm gonna start seeing if I can also put in a little time in this on this game in my off days, and unless I just get some. I was gonna say, like, pushback, or, but then I saw Rabbit and I was, yeah, okay, unless I get some, you know, some just, yeah, huge pushback, you know, people are like ready to burn it all down. They're like, dude, we better see every moment of Dragon Quest 3. Then I think I will, yeah, start clearing some on my own time, because I'm really enjoying the game, but it's not always the best game to stream. I dig it, and I want to get through it. But yeah. Also really excited to get to some other games too. So. I've also thought about maybe like trying to use, oh, is it daytime now? Trying to use the category of Dragon Quest 3, you know, instead of retro, like on these days when I'm playing something for a long time. And I kind of want to see if I can get a few DQ heads in, man. That's always a fun thing about playing a new game is, I don't know, that's one of the things I've loved the most about streaming was like, I think I got more of this when I would select the category for the game, and this happens on YouTube sometimes, since I do select the category there, but I've just been using that generic retro category, which I think fits maybe Friday's show better than anything else. But one of the things I like the most about streaming is like folks who are really big into that game, especially if it's a new one for you. Sometimes coming in and, you know, they might enjoy just a new person streaming that game because maybe it doesn't get that much variety, or yeah, you know, some games I think it's really fun for people to just watch. You know, they get a really big kick out of watching someone play a game for the first time that they love. So yeah, I think. Yeah, I think it's interesting how it all plays out. Let's I'm gonna go back into the bag and try that invisible herb again. Yeah, I think when I'm sticking mostly to the games, I think that yeah, especially for some specific titles, I think using the game specific title would help, or you know, the category, whatever. I think that this is one that would help. But then, like, if I'm doing the day that's like the podcast of like several different subjects, you know, the Parvinator show. Ah, here it is. Did I just hear a voice? If I'm doing that, like something that could be classified as retro, and I think that's probably the best place for it. But yeah, and it typically does pretty well there. That's like doing the segments tends to bring folks in, and they stay for a bit too. So, you know, got to make sure I cultivate that, and it's very fun and fulfilling to do, you know. But yeah, keep this going and try to bring in some folks who are into the games that we're playing. That's always nice. There was a lot of that with Metroid. You meet a lot of cool folks, and sometimes you'll have someone drop in too that's like, you know, that's extremely good at the game that you're playing, and that's always a treat. I got to meet through Twitch only, but the guy that's like, you know, top of the heap when it comes to a lot of Star Fox 64 stuff, and yeah, he rated in, which was really cool. And it was funny because I was like, oh, you know, what were you guys doing, you know, do you know this game, or, you know, he's like, oh yeah, I kind of have like the, you know, current top combined, you know, like it's like a speed run and a certain number of hits. I think I think it's like a hit threshold. You have to hit a certain amount of hits, but then its speed is the actual, you know, time. Duration is the category. But yeah, you have to hit a minimum number of hits. Oh shit. Well, what are you gonna do now that I'm this voice? Can I talk to your papa? Huh? Did I just hear someone? Maybe this isn't where we need to be using this. Well, we used all of our invisibility cloaks, so let's grab a few more, or whatever it's called. Yeah. Ugh, itchy eyes. I had the windows open today. I'm all feeling the allergies, man. That invisible herb was not cheap. 300 gold a pop. We'll get a few more, and I won't be. I'll be a little more. I don't know. I don't know though. I can't help but think that someone in this town can help us get to this shrine with this. But let's see what else there is out there for us to do. Is this all that Australia is? It's got. Or in this game, at least? Have we explored, like, how do we get back to that sort of southeast corner? That's all it is. Oh, we're sort of there now. It looks big on the map, huh? But, let's get through these guys so easy. My cat's down here on this blanket. It's so freaking cute, man. She's kind of rolled over on her side, and just like her legs just kind of almost looking like she's just been slain, you know. I feel kind of bad because I'm I could be a very loud person. I'm a bit of a clumsosaurus, bumping into furniture. You know, I'm live, right? You know, and she likes to chill. I mean, it's not just this room. She'll be in the living room, whatever. But I feel like I'll come in sometimes and bump into something or set something down harder than I mean to, or whatever, and drop something. And I'm just always seeing her like flinch, like out of her sleep, or, you know, not just. Yeah, sorry for the trauma, you know. Like a bad cat dad sometimes, making her jumpy. We've pretty much explored this whole continent. Maybe we are not prepared to go into this shrine. I don't know. My wife is giving me shit lately for being too stompy. Yeah, it can be tough, man. It's tough, and you know, there's levels to how loud you are as well. You know, there's I've had friends and roommates and family members who are in various ways much louder than I could ever be, or much clumsier, or whatever, you know. But yeah, too stompy, huh? Damn. Yeah, that makes me think of seeing what is it called? God, sorry, I've got total streamer brain right now, but Curb. Yeah. I had way too much stuff going on in my head at once, but yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm. Duh. Larry David. The title just wouldn't come to me. Anyway, there was a Curb episode where one of the recurring jokes is about whether or not you plopped. You know, you sat down too hard, too forcefully, too clumsily onto the couch, and that disturbed the other people around you, you know, and it starts a fight about I didn't plop, you know, you know. And I feel like that's I've definitely, you know, I've plopped. I've done a lot of plopping, you know. Send the cat or the wife flying, you know. You know, like I said, I'm live. I'm moving, and I got a motor, and sometimes that motor puts me into the back of the couch hard. I guess I'm gonna write down that we don't know what the hell's going on in whatever this version of Australia is. Did they call it Lancel? I think. And let's see, there is a shrine in the center that we can't. Oh wait. You can't go over mountains with the invisibility, can you? Let's try that. There's a huge mountain range around us. Sometimes you gotta plop, you know? Sometimes it's intentional, you know? Like, you're trying to hit the couch, you know? It's like, it's been a long day. Yeah, plop hard, you know? Hey, Fireball, welcome. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. How's it going? Just attack. Get him out of here. Oop. Oh, darn. I accidentally walked backwards. We're going to try the invisibility cloaks here and see if that makes a difference. Before we do this, though, let's get some folks healed up. Oh, we're actually not that bad. Bum, 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 bum. Medical herb. Give the herb to... Who needs it? Who needs the herb? Benji. Wizard. Okay. Let's try that invisibility herb. Invisible herb. Use it. Sprinkled it. Oh no, you can't cross over these mountains, huh? Was worth a shot. I thought, for a second, I thought I figured something out. But yeah, it's worth, or at least something worth trying. Oh well. Well, dadgummit. Alright, let's fight the vampires, because you've got a weapon that hits everybody. Or at least everyone in a group. Wizard. Hit him with the old... Snow Blast. Rambo, punch the dead stool. Testify, you do the same. Rambo's pretty badass right now, too. I'm liking the... Glad we got them that, Wait, did we ever get them their item? I think we did. Yeah. One second. No. Give this to Rambo. The magical skirt? Wait. Did he put the new claws on? I'm I forgot the Rambo, yeah. It wasn't the skirt, like, wait, what? It showed that at the top with no weapon, but the weapon had been moved down to the bottom. Just the way that sorry, that just tripped me out, the way that the menu was lined up, because I was like, where did I just swap a weapon in for the skirt? Like, that was not what was supposed to happen. I like that Rambo's a fighter with a magical skirt. Pretty sick. I think all of our folks could wear the magical skirt, except... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they all could. Yeah, well, invisibility cloak isn't getting me the goods. What's here? This little break? It is, Ichigo, yeah. Magical shield. Okay, I don't know how to get into the center here. We will skip Australia for now. Sorry. Mummies, eh? Get the hell out of here. Is that Testify's weapon? Is Testify the first one that went? Whatever it was, it looked sick. Okay, get back to the ship. Because I don't know what the heck's going on in this continent. Maybe we'll get some hints from somebody else. But we have other places we can... Oh, that's Rambo. Oh, it looks sick. Looks like a fireball coming down, but it's the claws, huh? Giving him the claws. Okay, okay, so let's head out from... Oh, what are you doing? Let's head out from here and... Okay, well, there's some parts of, like, sort of Southeast Asia we haven't been to. I see a little gray spot there. And, of course, we haven't been to a big chunk of the southern and eastern African coast. Let's go check it out. Looks like these sea slimes are about to get wiped out. They got a huge barreling wave coming at them. Barreling down. Bearing down? Give up. Testify. I'm excited to get these guys changing jobs too, and then having like someone that knows both kinds of magic, or you know, having a magic user turn into a fighter, so now they are really badass physical attacker and a really fast magical user. Like, I don't know, the possibilities, man. Got me kind of excited. Only kind of though. No, I'm excited. I don't know when we should start doing that, because I don't know, like, at what point will some of these characters or their job classes, when will they, you know, is there a point at which they're not learning, you know, where's the point at which they're not learning spells, or that's what's happening here. Their defense is going way up, so we're pretty much just gonna have to use magic, huh? Our Gale's missing some people. And that's, okay. Well, hit him with Blade, hit him with Fireball then. Might not do much against sea slimes, but... I think I might get a break in a second, but let's make landfall before we do that. Wednesday, we're gonna, that'll be our next stream, and I think we're gonna probably play Smash Bros. 64 again. I think it'll be good to put a couple hours into that one, because I was pretty brief with the playthrough on Friday. Just got about an hour in, so. Alright, some pretty big mountain ridges here keeping us out. Lining the whole continent, eh? I like the sailing music. Testify, rather, Rambo rocks. They're just, I love having that super high attack. Okay, we've been, I think, to this area to our east, to our right here. We have been. Looks like we can kind of sail up into the interior. We also haven't been... Let's go inside of Africa first. And so there's like there's like a channel we can go up into. Let's see what that's all about, shall we? And I think I'll get a break. Merzonkian. Merzanshin? Magician? Gotta give me something to eat too. Need a high calorie, high protein snack, baby. Level 21. Okay, what is retain? Let's see what retain does. Oh, right. This is when you're talking to people. You can like record the things they're saying in some kind of log. And then you can use recall. Yeah. I haven't really gotten a hang for how it works yet. Anyway. Yeah. Hey, there you go. What's up, Northern? Welcome. Good timing with the Braveheart, huh? You just watched it yesterday for the first time. Today, you said, rather. Damn. What'd you think? Yeah, I haven't seen it in many, many years. And I've probably only seen it like twice all the way through. But yeah, it's a crazy movie. This part of the continent we've explored pretty thoroughly. Right? Isn't this like, isn't the town of Isis over to our west right now? Let's see what's up. See what's going on. Yeah, I watched, yeah, it's, you know, it's the summertime. Summertime's a good time to watch movies. Sometimes it's too hot, you know? And I know I haven't been watching much in the theater, at least in the last couple of months, but I was getting some good stuff in not too long ago, but there's a couple theaters I like hitting up that will play a lot of older movies, but we haven't made it to one in a few weeks. I've also got sick, so, you know, life kind of got put on hold for a little bit. Yeah, it's funny to watch. It's funny to watch a movie like that now because, and I really, it's interesting. I don't know, a lot of blockbusters of that era and others as well. It's funny the ways that they can be really entertaining, you know, and still like a really great movie. Some of them have so far a timelessness to them or degrees of that. But then it's always funny too because some of those movies were trendsetters and you have seen the repercussions, the waves that movie caused, but you haven't ever been back to the source material, you know? And I feel like Braveheart's one of those that gets like referenced everywhere, especially for a while, you know? And it's that, or it's like, you know, like film techniques or story narrative, you know, patterns, tropes, things that get repeated, you know, like it's kind of funny when you sometimes go back and you see something that sort of set this or that standard or created all these references and, you know, just sort of, yeah, think about what's changed since then, or, you know, because it can seem cheesy sometimes in our modern day context, you know, yeah. Let's take out the hell crabs. Take them out. And the flammapedes. Damn. Packs a punch. That's pretty stout, too. Have we been to this part yet? I don't know if I've got a little map I've been drawing in here. This might be the place where we needed the next key. I don't know. Actually, that's closer to the coast. We had to cross the Poison River there. You're in search of the magic key? Actually, we have it. In search of the magic key? Sure. Heard that the key is in a pyramid in the northern part of the desert. First, you should go to Isis Castle. Okay. Yeah, we have been here. It's just been a very long time. At least I think we've been here. Hey, buddy, can I stay the night here in your bed? My party's kind of tired.
Now this is pod racing.
Okay, I'm gonna get we're nowhere close to being able to do a full save, so let's get a little safety save in. Save slot number 4. I was a bit worried when I was trying to start this game up for this stream today because it was not wanting to load, and you know, the way that I'm doing it here on the Retron 5 can be a little, you know, it can be a little finicky sometimes. And we're playing with the translation patch and you know, other issues, so it's I was glad when I was able to get it loaded up, you know, so I was definitely worried there for a bit. All right, guys, safety save is in. I'm gonna go to this screen. Where is it? And yeah, this is fun. Happy Sunday, guys. Thanks for chilling with me. This is really cool. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get a few minutes in, take a break, come back, and we'll play for another hour and a half, something like that. And yeah, This week's kind of crazy for me. I'll just go ahead and yeah, give the schedule rundown. But I'll be gone Friday because I've got some friends coming to our state. We're gonna go travel to see them a couple hours away and be with them on Friday. So I'm gonna see how this week goes. We're definitely gonna stream on Wednesday, and I'm definitely gonna stream on Thursday. But I don't know if Thursday will be just a gameplay stream like Wednesdays, or if I'll be able to do the full Parvination show. If I can't get the whole thing together, we'll just bring that into next week, and I'll have something that's a little better put together, and you know. But yeah, we'll see. So, the games we're gonna be doing though, Wednesday we're gonna play Super Smash Bros. Been wanting to get a playthrough of that one in again. That's the original Nintendo 64 game. We're doing the Japanese version, so it's been fun. But yeah. Yeah, thank you, Northern. It's good to see you. Yeah, thanks for coming through, and yeah, hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. Yeah. All right, guys, let me do that BRB. I'll see you back here. Well, those who can stick around, of course. Yeah. I'll see you guys back here in a few minutes. Peace. One day I'll get better at this whole talking thing, you know? Yeah.
Dragon Quest.
Hey, yo, what's up? Parvination, good to see ya. All right, let's play some DQ3. Thanks for the break. I was, yeah, starting to feel kind of a bit lightheaded. Had to get a snack, some banana, and some peanut butter. You know, like I was saying, high protein, high calorie. Something to really just rev you up. I don't know how to get to this area to our southeast. We can't sail our boat up into this area. It's blocked off to us because of a couple of bridges. And I think we're going to need to start maybe in sort of southwest Africa there. And let's get back to our boat. All right, let's, You still, Testify still has a lot of HP, so yeah, let's let them do some healing. I'm really enjoying Dragon Quest 11. I'm playing through that one too. You know what? I was thinking earlier, I should have done this during my break. I'm just going to handle it now. I'm going to change the category from retro. I think it's at retro now. And I'm going to change the category to Dragon Quest 3. Because I could really, you know, I could use some DQ heads in the chat. That's, I was saying earlier, that's one of the nice things about like playing a new game. It can, you know, if you're using those specific categories, you could bring in a new crowd. And folks that know that game and, you know, like seeing someone play it for the first time. So, it's, well, I want some expertise to defer to, you know? I need some help. Although exploring is going good. There's still a lot of things we could do now before we truly need help, but we are starting to open up a couple of question marks. Honestly, it's not so much that I want help. Like, I really only want to seek it out, you know, like when I really need it, but yeah. This series is fun. I'd like to talk about like where to go next and yeah, man. Edit the stream info. We're doing away with retro, and we're calling this thing Dragon Quest Trace. Done. Time for fun. Yeah, I don't know how to get to this area to our southeast, but let's try the west coast of Africa here and see what we can do. I wonder if there's got to be some like official, you know, you know, I know that they at least do the cities, but I wonder if they have names for the continents. I would love to see a original like DQ3 complete inbox. You know, just get a hold of that manual, man. See what's up. I got to get my hands on that instruction booklet. I love Rambo's claws. Like he's dropping a boulder or a fireball on some people. Okay. So, I think we get out of this area, yeah, because we've already pretty much explored this section. We're going to pop out of here and go to the southwest coast. This is a lot of monsters. Wizard could have used a little healing, too. I think. Alright, let's take out the sting wings. Wizard, why don't you do a snow blast on these fools? Rambo, why don't you fight? These things look tough. Nice. Oh, they're like, I see. I didn't even see the like turtle shell around them. Okay. I'm getting the sprite a little better now. Okay. What happened to Testify? What is their status? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. I missed it. Okay, so they have high defense, so I guess we'll need to, you know, use magic. Use the magic. Hit them with the fireball? They're like... Turtle dragons. Tortragon. Tortoise dragon. Use the... Wizard, what are you gonna do? Hit him with the snow blast. Testify's asleep. Oh, damn. Putting my party to sleep. They're pretty strong, too. This could get out of hand, especially with a bunch of party members being asleep. Alright, let's see what we can do to get these guys. I didn't even see how much the fireball did. I mean, actually, I think my party was asleep, so... okay, not good. Testify should be able to get a heal in on Rambo. They can also... They'll be, like, first to go, but their attack's gonna suck, so... I might have Rambo, like, give themselves a medical herb, but... Let's, Alright, we'll get out of this. Testify. You need to... what are you gonna do? Heal Rambo. People waking up. God damn it. People falling asleep. Oh, the fire doesn't even do anything because of their water status. Damn, I need to read... I need to either make a more conscious effort to try to read the scrolling text, which, you know, there's a lot going on. Easy to miss. I also could slow the text down, too, because... Yeah, it goes quick. Alright, you don't... fire doesn't do much for you. Gotcha. Okay, let's... Become iron. Oh, yeah. Let's, yeah, let's have you, put one of them to sleep. What the hell? What the hell? Alright, and then, when I attack power increase, okay. Flames, Snow Blast. Has Snow Blast, did we ever get one of these in on them? Testify, you should try a... Do a gale. Unaffected by the ice. Unaffected by wind. Maybe their HP isn't that big, then. I don't know. Unaffected by ice, wind, and fire. What's this, wizard? Yeah, do this to Rambo. Testify, why don't you try something like... Oh, Testify has Awaken. It says Awaken Everyone. Oh, we gotta use that at some point. Right now, Rambo's asleep, huh? Stop spell. Disperse. I think that works sometimes, but... just looking at what all we got. Speed up. Heal on. Do I not have a, like, just heal one person? Or, not heal, but awake one person? Let's see. Awaken will do, I guess. It's not that much. Just want to get Rambo back into the action. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see what we can do. All right, come on. Let's get out of this. This one's taking way too long. I guess, you know, it doesn't seem like a lot of magic has worked on this thing. I think I just tried to give Rambo a buff, right? Let's see. Best 5. Yeah, we're good right now. That's okay. Yeah, well, that's I guess that did the trick. We lowered their defense, huh? Damn, dude, Rambo is badass, and they had like +2 buff, I guess, so to attack. Oh, this is fun. All right, let's gotta figure out where to go next, but I think we're gonna hit like the southwest corner of this continent. See if we can get in, make landfall in a spot that we haven't been in, because the map's starting to fill in, but yeah, we've got we've cut a nice like, you know, a nice 45-degree angle slice of the world here, but we're missing a lot of stuff on the, you know, more than just the margins. We've only got explored about like, yeah, I don't know. So much more to do. Shit. All right, let's I'm also playing this game agonizingly slow, but it's been fun. You know, it can't be helped. It's funny too, because it is a game like if you know what you're doing, I think you can just, without, you know, being just like speedrunner level, I think you can cut that playthrough time down by a lot. But you know, there's a lot of different ways to play the game too, with the job system and being able to customize your team. Pretty sick. Not bad for a game that was originally on the Famicom, you know, the NES too. And this has been such a fun remake of it, and it is yeah, that I was talking earlier about they're doing the remake of DQ3, the HD 2D remake, and then they announced that they're also bringing like 1 and 2 out next year, I think. And yeah, that I think that aesthetic that they have gone with, that's going to take a little time for me to, I don't know, get acquainted with. It's growing on me, but yeah, I don't know. I think this looks so great. And then when I see the stuff, the graphics for the NES, it honestly looks so fun. And apparently those games play pretty well. Like you get when you're playing this Super Famicom version, you are getting some pretty good quality of life upgrades, and it looks pretty good. You know, looks great, right? But I honestly think the NES version looks really fun. Looks really solid, and it looks like it still plays really well. King Squid, eh? Alright, let's see what we got. I would hope that we could hit a squid with a fire, you know? Right? MP's not high enough. Oh shit, okay, well. We gotta find a friendly port somewhere. I guess we could use a spell too to get out of here, but damn. Okay, well that's not good, wizard. Hit him with the gale. They're pretty tough, I think. That was a lot of that Squid A. That took a lot of damage for Squid A there, and it oof. Finally got it down, but it took a full turn. Okay, let's see. Let's try I didn't see what Fireball did. I missed it. Oh.
Maybe our entire team needs to be executed after tonight.
Alright, you need to save some MP so we can get out of here since Wizard is out. Nice. Hit him with the crit. That's a powerful looking swipe from that octopus. That king squid, rather. Sorry, not an octopus. No offense.
Are the teleprompters not working, sir? Not even a little bit.
Bum bum ba 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 bum.
Cyndaquil, Totodile, to Chico. How do you pronounce that? Totodile, Cyndaquil, Chico Rita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, well, how do you pronounce that? Totodile.
All right, we've made landfall. Oh, I really shouldn't. I should probably return and then just come back because we don't want to get in over our heads here, especially with Wizard not having any MP. So basically they're useless because they don't have a very high attack. Right. The Arrow Knight, I think we fought a lot of. Godagon too. The Shaman, I don't know. Let's take that out first. Just make sure. Nice. Okay. Easy peasy. Got a good hit in on that Shaman too. Rambo is a force to be reckoned with. I may, get them to whatever level is, they're not learning new stuff anymore, and then change them into. Yeah, so that could be the one that we make the Sage, which I think is like kind of the best magic user. It's got it learns both types of spells, healing magic and offensive magic, and then has a bunch of good buffs and lots of like stat change spells and stuff. I think that they're supposed to be like the highest class, or it's kind of hard to get to them. The game makes you have to use like a rare item or have like brought up to level 20 a really stubborn job class that often won't it won't attack for you. It'll just kind of be hanging out, it's not much of a disciplined fighter, but the advantage being that you can change them into this Sage class, and I think that could be a good one for Rambo, because then they will be we'll see. I'll look into if that's a good, if it's not Sage, then I think maybe doing one of those magic classes could be a good combo, and then they would be both strong and then have powerful magic. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. That's the hope and dream.
Pause, pause.
All right, where are we? Southwest continent. Yep, here we are. All right. I think we're hemmed in by these mountains, eh? It looks like I'm kind of seeing now where the shape of the area we haven't been to is. And we're kind of hemmed in. We're taking these, we got to take these witches out first. Okay, God. You're useless. Okay, like that. Okay, I like that they use the broom attack because it kind of sucks. They've got some pretty nasty spells. These Arrow Knights are no joke either, but we can kind of, just physical attack. Testify. Hit Benji. Oh shit. Rambo really needs some help, huh? Okay. Rambo's like, I don't need help. Finishes the fight. Hell yeah. Alright, testify. Put on a heal more, or give us a heal more, please. To Rambo. Hooray. We're looking good. Sure. Why not? Okay. I don't know though. Have we been? I don't know. I don't know if we have been to this area yet. Let's continue on. I'm kind of pulling back. I was hoping we could find an area, but we may need to return sometime soon because, you know, Wizard has no MP. They're useless. They can do a little bit of damage, but honestly, right now everybody can kind of do a physical attack. Damn you, Shaman! Don't call out for help. Arrow Knight and Hork. Take him out. There we go. Brute force, baby. Hell yeah.
It's true.
All right. Exploration. What's up here? Oh, a town. Yes. Make it to the town. Limping into town. Oops. Just fight him, Wizard. You gotta go all physical. Rambo. Yeah, just fight the witch. Get this witch out of the way first. Let's heal Wizard. Where that gets out of hand. Should be over here. There we go. Okay, we've got a town question mark? I'm scared. We can still return and probably should if this gets dicey, but yeah, I don't want our party to wipe. Is this a save point? Is this an orb? Wait. Okay, I thought she's like, the statue is holding that blue orb, which they told us to look for 6 orbs. Some NPC did. I don't know. Not sure who.
Maybe our entire team needs to be executed after tonight.
I'm looking for stuff. What are these? Couple statues. Okay, searching. This town doesn't look like it's doing so good, does it? I'm not able to hear this music, sadly. I need to go turn this fan off, dude. I feel like I'm missing the game.
Oh,
Hey, oh, do, 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 do. You never get a second shot at a first playthrough. Door is locked and you don't have the right key. Well, looks like I don't really need the key. And it looks like, oh, do you think this guy's okay? There's no response. Looks lifeless. Wait, something is written on the wall. I wanted to give someone the orb that I had while I was still alive. There's no response. Looks lifeless. Okay. Well, where did it go? Where's the orb, my dead friend? My skeleton friend? I think that's a poison lake there. Glad we're not getting hit with the random battles. That's a nice mercy. I guess we're still in a town, technically. Looks like, yeah, it looks like it's down on its luck a bit, you know? Come on, sleep in the bed. We got folks that need MP. Come on. Alright, what else is going on in here? Town's been wiped out, huh? We went to, I think Lancel was the name of it in this translation. I'm not sure, but yeah, the continent of Australia, and we bought some like invisible herb, I think is what it was called. And they told us we might need it somewhere. I wonder if that's a thing like in a spooky ass town such as this. Oh, wait, some stairs. Heyo. I'll talk to this chap first. There's no response. Looks lifeless. Oh, nothing written on the wall this time. All right. Benji opened the chest. Bravo, you found the darkness lamp.
Chico Rita.
Nice. The darkness lamp, eh? Okay. Interested to learn what the darkness lamp does. Someone mentioned you need some kind of special water pitcher. That wouldn't be it, I don't think. There was some hint earlier from an NPC about getting the final key. It's some kind of special water pitcher. Found the black hood. I think we've bought that. Yeah, okay. Well, they've already got it. Only person who can wear it. What is that lamp? Let's see. Yeah, that item we just got. Darkness lamp. I wish we could see what the items do, but I think maybe there's a job class that does that. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Now this is pod racing.
I haven't done it. I've looked things up. Like there's just been a couple points where I wanted to make sure I wasn't barking up the wrong tree, or was, you know, that I looked something up and helped me get over a hump one time. But I've tried to avoid stuff. I know some story spoilers just from really wanting to learn a lot about this series, and like, you know, going a little overdosing a bit on the you know, YouTube series retrospectives and stuff like that. It was good though. It was fun to learn more. Woo! All right, got through the poison. Pretty roughed up. It's I don't want to be down here without our mage. Either way, let's make sure we're bringing a a team that's at least got all their HP. And I gotta save enough MP for, I think that our hero is the only one that can, at this point, only one that can get us back via return. So, yeah, gotta save enough for that. Oh, hell yeah. Found the life nut. Put the life nut into the bag. Okay. Good old life nut. Found it inside a casket. I don't understand. Benji looked in the casket quietly. There appears to be a corpse in there. Oh, shit. Oh, I thought that was going to be a fight. Would anybody here want to talk to someone in an invisibility casket? Or invisibility... whatever the hell that item is that we bought recently? It's kind of expensive, so... I guess it was just 300. What was it? Like, actually 900? Maybe we bought 3 for 900.
Thou hast slain me.
What to do? I've been meaning to give some of these to a character. I don't think they need the fur hood, do they? They don't need the sacred knife. Something else we'll be able to sell. I don't think they need the fur hood. I'll see what's up with that, but I mean they didn't have it equipped, so fur hood. If we give that, it seems to be a step down, huh? Yeah. All right, cool. Something else we can sell. Thanks for hanging. Happy Sunday. This game, like I said, I think I'm going to start putting some time in on it. Outside of the stream, and I get all the hair caught up here in the headset. Yeah, I don't know. Looking forward to. Yeah, I think with this, I've got a couple of Super Famicom games. I'm just really stoked to get to Donkey Kong. Well, Super Donkey Kong 1 and 2. Got the Super Famicom version, so. I forgot to grab DK Super, not DKC, but the SDK 1, or just SDK. But yeah, interesting title change. You know, when it came to Japan. I'm interested in like the. I'd like to know more about like how popular some rare titles were in Japan, because I do think that some of it was a really big hit. But yeah, it's interesting, like, one of the 64 games I wanted was Episode 1 Racer, and I might get it sometime soon. I think it's kind of cheap because there were quite a few of them there, but yeah, it's interesting to me to think of, you know, different Western developers and publishers putting stuff out in Japan. It's just, you know, I don't know, it's fascinating. Some stuff does really well, other stuff... kind of like Dragon Quest taking a very long time for it to really, you know, get a bigger American audience and for it to catch on a little bit more. I think, yeah, I think it's kind of similar. It's a beautiful thing, man. Different, you know, different things taking in different places. Some stuff really appreciating something that's made from a country or region that doesn't really get into it. All right, let's wet our whistles. All right, so we found a town. This town, it really didn't, I wonder if we can return here. That may be one good thing. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh, maybe that's it. Now that we visited it, we can come back. Lancel, that's not the one we want. That's the most recent, huh? I don't even know what this town is. It's not these, and it's not Lancel. It wouldn't be too hard to sail back to this part, though, I don't think. I wonder what's to our west. Shouldn't go too much further. bitch. Awesome. All right. Yeah, I think I should, at risk of wiping our party, I think I should try to get out of here. I'm going to get through this fight, and I think we're good to get through this fight. Testify. You still got quite a bit of HP. Testify going first, huh? Nice. That's tough, you know? Those witches have some strong attacks. Get him, Rambo. There you go. Sick. All right. Wizard's not doing so hot, but I think we can get through this. Pick up the EXP. Get the hell out of here. A devastating blow. Almost killed Wizard. Okay. We're good to physical attack. Get out of here, I think. All right, yeah, I think that's a good sign that we should probably just return. And honestly, returning to our hero's hometown would probably be the best. Free room and board, you know, we'll get the free stay at home, get our HP MP restored, and it's kind of close too, so let's do that. And let's see. That's the one. I went to the castle. Sorry. I forgot. I didn't realize that one was super long. That's not supposed to be on the soundboard. That's funny. Some Ocarina of Time water sounds, but that one went on for like 15 seconds or something, so... Oopsie. Well, it had a use, but yeah, I clipped it down, so it's disappointing. Talk to Mom. There we go. Yes. Rest our feet.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up.
All right.
Great American food.
Thanks, Mom. All right, let's get out of here.
Come on.
Picture yourself in a boat on a river.
All right. A little mashup there. DQ3 town theme and some 1967 era Beatles. All right, let's okay, we're all healed up. I think our ship should be outside. A little modern convenience. You know, we should save, actually. Silly me. We have gained a couple of experience levels, and we've got ourselves a little bit of gold since we splurged on some, you know, buying those claws for Rambo. So let's go talk to the king, get an official save in, just in case. There might be some doors we can open up here, too, now that we have an upgraded key. Go for it.
I speak from the brain.
Okie dokie.
Would you like to continue your journey? Yes, please. All right. Let's look around. I do want to see if there's any doors we can get into that we couldn't before. He's probably right. All right, let's see what we can do. Looking around. Searching their chambers. Is that sad that we haven't found this before, you know? But I guess we did need one upgraded key. It's like an early one. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, hell yeah, look at that. Thanks, buddy. I think we can just go ahead and take these items. Hopefully we get some good stuff. Rune staff, all right. We could have been in here a little while ago, so some of this stuff could already be, you know, outclassed, outdated. We'll see. Getting some seeds. I need to use these things. I'd love if to have a deeper understanding of this game, but with the seeds, I don't know if it's, when you use them, if it's just like a one-time stat increase, if that's something I should have been using a while back so that it would have, like, you know, a rolling effect. Hero ring. Cool. The sprite work on the items looks sweet. It's very cute. Hero ring, huh? Okay, let's see what we got. Hey, look at this haul. Start with the hero ring. Let's give that to none other than the hero. Well, everybody can wear it. It's sick. Okay. Nice little stat boost, huh? Damn, Rambo with the hero ring would be a force to be reckoned with. Testify. You don't need a high attack. Where would it go? Would it be it replacing this hard heart here? I don't know what that is, so I'll just give this to him for the small medal. And we'll go in and we'll see if we can equip some people. I'm gonna say no for now. Rune staff. What's up with the rune staff? Oof. Yeah, we could have been in here a little while ago. Rune staff, it looks like is well, I don't know what it does, but said I returned it to the bag, right? Where did they put it? Oh, at the front. Stupid. Counter appraise items without a dealer. Is that I think that might be a job class, but I'm not sure.
Come on now. That means everybody just cool out.
Jeez.
Okie dokie.
Smart book. That's like, I think, to change people's personalities. Angry tattoo. Moth powder. Black hood. I don't know what that does, but doesn't seem... Darkness lamp. Again, yeah, I can't appraise items. Is this an item someone can hold? No. Zen book. Yep, I know what that one does. Well, we could also sell a few things, make a bit of money. Make a bit of money. Insert in the cat. All right, let's get up out of here. Let me go back to where we were exploring. This time with. There might be. We need to explore the other wing though before we head out. Yeah. After that, we're heading back to Southwest. I don't know, Africa. Don't know if that's what it is in this game, but it's clearly what it's supposed. You know. Clearly a similar map to ours. She's over in the courtyard. Oh, yes, we have met. Thank you. Yes, I did. Thank you. Magic ball is capable of breaking down walls, they say. Hey, you already knew? Yep. Been through that, buddy. Oh yeah, I talked to you. Yeah, yeah. Money. Mwah. I just love it so much. Money. They say that Ortega went through the Traveler's Door to the Far East. Wonder what that world looks like beyond the Traveler's Door. I'm just itching to find out. Well, hop in the boat. Come on, we could use a fifth member. We'll cram it into the game's memory. I guess we should ask if they can carry, you know, what are you bringing to the table? You know, like, what you got to offer? Because we can't be bringing some dead weight. I'm excited to get into Super Donkey Kong 1 and 2. We're going to do that at some point within a few weeks. I'm still digging this game, but I think I'm at the point where I'm going to do some of it outside of the stream if I get a chance, because I'm really liking it, but it takes a long time, and you know, I think yeah, you know, there's even some folks who might want to like avoid spoilers or what have you. It's been a fun game to drop into, but I think that it's one that I could do some stuff outside of the stream and, you know, move things along a bit, get us into some other games too. I do want to play Smash Bros on Wednesday. Let's dedicate. I'm gonna get a good block of time on Wednesday. A nice, you know, see if I can shoot for, we'll say, the 4-hour mark. We'll give it a shot. That depends on, you know, start time, like always. So yeah. And during a good chunk of that, I want to play Super Smash Bros. For the 64. I don't know if we'll be able to do that the whole time, so we've got a bunch of options. Play something else on the 64 or move over to the Super Famicom. Also, started doing some setup towards Metroid on the Famicom Disk System. And I think I want to put a playthrough of that one in at some point. I feel like I need to connect with this classic. I need to go back to where it all began. And I've put maybe a half hour into that game a couple of times. I've sort of late night thing. Off of like a while back, doing it on the Nintendo Switch Online. But I've tried it. I've fired it up once or twice here on the FDS, including earlier today, and did a little setup for it. But yeah, I want to check it out. It also sounds extra creepy on the FDS. It's got those additional sound channels, and it definitely sounded different to me. But you pick up on it right away. It's an extra, like, sort of like the, in similar ways to some of the Zelda sounds being better than others. The ones that were in the FDS version. This one's sometimes a bit harsh, but yeah, it's it seemed cool. It took a while to load too. That was cracking me up. All right. We're going to return, I think Benji can do this, and we'll go to Lancel, aka Australia, and that's going to put us closer to where we want to be. Head to our boat, which is conveniently located next to where we warp to, and we'll pack up and head west. So northwest, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those classics that isn't on my hasn't been on my radar that much. I remember seeing Metroid around a bit, but I don't think it was. I think I saw much more for Super Metroid. And some of that is age. Like I was young when the NES was having its run, and you know, was you know, so I definitely missed a lot of like advertising of like you know, the really big NES run from kind of like 87 into 88. Well, I guess it got what is that, John Stossel? I think that's like maybe 88 or 89. And yeah, Mario 2 has come out. Zelda 2 as well. And yeah, it's just Nintendo Mania. And it's a beautiful thing. Alright, Testify. Why don't you, yeah, do some fighting. Yeah, I think it could be done, you know? I bet it's going to be frustrating, but, you know, I just want to connect with those gamers of an age that, you know, hey, we might have been alive, but they had some years on me, and they were getting to play some of these classics before I could get around to them, you know? Mario was very simple. That was one that I could understand, even when I didn't have a good handle on navigating the world around me. Now, you might have watched me pour way too much time into this game, and you might think I've never grasped navigating the world around me. And you'd be right, but sadly, the NES, like in sort of its kind of peak, I don't know, you know, it was still popular into like 90, 91, 92, and I'm starting to, you know, start to understand a bit. Yeah. Bye. I need the awkward. Yeah, you got to hit the the derp face. That one could just stay up, you know. Yeah, I think Wednesday we'll do Smash Bros. And then I'm gonna see. I won't be in. I won't be here Friday. We've got some friends that are gonna be in state, and they're only here for a couple days. They're flying out for one of them has a work thing, and it sounds so fun. They've got a place. You know, they got a place with an extra bedroom, and it's like right on the beach. And yeah, it's kind of like, you know, we just had summer solstice, what, you know, a couple nights ago, a couple days ago. That'd be nice, man. Yeah, getting out, hanging with some old friends. Don't have to drive back, you know. Rather, you know, don't have to drive back that night, I should say. Yeah. Do.
Great American food.
Should be fun. Yeah. Moral of the story is I'm going to be gone. So we're going to stream Thursday, but I don't know if we'll do an episode of the Parvinator, you know, the podcast style thing that I did last Friday. I don't know if we'll do that or if we'll do a gameplay stream. So we'll have to see. If I don't have it all together to do a full episode, then I'll save it for the next week, and you know, then it can be a little bit better. And we'll do a gameplay stream. Fire something up, something fun. One of these that I've been talking about, a DK, a Super Donkey Kong, an SDK, or a something on Famicom or FDS. Okay, these, it wasn't this, it was some kind of dragon thing that was like that was a problem for us. But let's take the Merzons out first. I think they... Could I do Snow Blast on them? Let's see. I've really been enjoying the stream lately. You know, it's been fun, and you know, I think I realized that cutting one stream out of the schedule like we did last week. I think right now it was very helpful with trying to do something better on the days that I did stream. You know, it kind of was stretching me a bit thin, and for a time I was preparing some stuff like every stream except usually Sunday, you know, and doing that, you know, kind of 3 times a week was a really, yeah, you know, just I got pretty weary of it pretty quickly, you know. Just attack them, man, knock them out. There you go. 1 damage. I should use something else for some of these, but it's okay. All right, take out the sea slimes. Get them out of here. Whoop, snow blast them.
That's a great fucking record, man.
Yeah, do that. Fight them. Testify. Yeah, thanks, Nick. It was cool. I think I'm really happy. Like, I think that's a good start, and I don't know if that's, you know, I still don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I don't know if that was like what to call it. Do I put episodes on it? But like, I think that's something I want to keep doing, and I want to keep doing the gameplay streams too. I think it was starting to realize the kind of the sort of concept that I've been thinking about and talking about on this stream for a long time. So yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it felt really good. I think that didn't hit me until afterwards, and it's, you know, like I get it. Like in the context, I think, you know, okay, it's not like I had thousands of people watching. I made tons of money off of it, so on and so forth. Like those ways of gauging success are not, you know, you're not going to see much of it in that way. But like, I think it, you know, it's closer to what I've been wanting to do. It is an effort of like 60 minutes of like a presentation kind of thing, and I don't know, it felt afterwards I was like, that is a good start, you know, like you should really be happy, like try to, you know, build off of this, figure things out as you go. It's cool, you know, just like, and I realized doing some work this weekend, like how happy I was. Like I'm just like working on something, I'm grinning like an idiot, you know, just like having a good time, and like just having this, you know, just super bouncy, just feeling, you know, yeah, feeling like okay, I'm into this, it feels good, it feels fulfilling, and you know, stuff of life, you know. It was a good, I think there's lots of work to be done. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, there's lots of work to be done, and it's not, I don't have to stick with any one direction, you know, but it feels like there's a good activation happening to where even if I had to do something very different from what I'm doing now, like, you know, I think I could make something work, you know. I at least feel closer to it, and I picked up a lot of skills along the way, and you know, it's good stuff, man. I'm feeling good. I think, yeah, it's, I don't know. Things are tough, you know, because it's like, when I started doing this, it was kind of just a way to like deal with depression and anxiety, and a lot of that had to do with like, not feeling, you know, I just felt like I was kind of, because of depression, because of, you know, like being in the voiceover thing for just a short bit, having like a little success at the beginning and a good push, and like and then that kind of like dying off over time, and not really knowing what to do, and not being ready to be fully freelance, you know, and like I just got into that hole for a long time. So it's been fun. It's been a fun reactivation process, has gotten me back into the creative spirit, and you know, I think yeah, man, I think doing what I did yesterday or on Friday it's not a really big thing. It just like it's part of an idea. It's getting towards an idea I've wanted to achieve for a long time. And yeah. Let's try to run this thing. Just chase this thing down for a bit and see where it goes, you know. I don't know. I feel like that's what I'm feeling led to do, you know. Step on the gas. To quote one of my favorite voiceover performances of everybody, the entire cast. But step on the gas. Alright, let's take out these witches. Wizard, hit him with the snow blast. I realized too how there needs to be a level of, you know, future of just planning and looking to events in the future, and I live in a place that where there tend to be a lot of, you know, video game events, cons, you know, some vendor stuff, but yeah, some industry events, and it would be interesting to just see, chase this down, see what we can do, you know. Yeah, thanks, Nick. Yeah, it's, you know, it's funny, you know, like I'm also realizing that if I couldn't just exclusively do this, I feel an optimism about, like, if I had to do another job, which I've been trying to put off and trying to squeeze savings for as long as I can, and but yeah, like you know, I'm seeing a way where I could part of it is just that coming out of that depressive hole, you know, and like takes, you know, it's weird how it can take a lot of time, and you almost like it was like I had to relearn a lot of stuff, you know, because I had just been in the shit for a while. I don't know, man. We got a witch and shaman. This is this could get out of hand pretty quickly. So let's not muss about here. Rambo, yeah, just go ahead and hit the witch, soften him up, testify. Why don't you? I think Gale can hit everybody? No. I don't want Rambo to let's use defense. No. Just attack. Yeah, it does, Nick. Yeah, and it's strange, you know, coming out of it and I think I had to learn too, you know, that you know, there's a difference between like bad days and depression, of course. And now that I've had you know, enough experience of both, coming out of depression, I think, is also kind of part of it is regaining a kind of a resiliency to those lows, those you know, when you hit those short, you know, depressions, those, you know, kind of realizing like you're staying with it, right? Just trying to not catastrophize, trying to not self-sabotage, whatever, you know, like don't assume the worst or be like, oh, because this thing is going bad, then I can like give up on these other things, or, you know, like, you know, just try not to overreact and try to keep rolling. And I think it's difficult. But yeah, I think like with time and with, you know, it really helped to have, you know, therapy at the times that I've had it, you know, and have someone to talk through that stuff and kind of pull out, you know, pull yourself out of that, yeah, those patterns. It's like there's neural patterns that need to be broken, and it's so crazy how we can just get stuck in that, you know, stuck in those loops. Alright, we're doing okay still. As long as we keep taking these wizards out at a good clip. Or these witches, rather. So Rambo's getting a first hit in. Nice. Benji, his weapon is not so hot. Oh wait, we didn't equip his, oh, we need to equip that, hero ring. That'll give him a lot of extra oomph. I think we put it in his possession, so let's, he's got it on his person. I remember being a kid and being confused by that phrasing. Like, wait, they had it on their person? What does that mean, you know? I love our, like, oh, this is great. I forgot that our cleric is lewd. Hell yeah. What I'm talking about.
How do you like me now? Sure smells good.
We got Rambo, the fighter, happy, female. Wizard, mage, romantic. Yeah, makes sense. Hero. We've got some translation woes, some weird stuff popping in, as you can see on these second levels here. Missing letters. Okay. We got you know, thank you though. Some translation, and this is a lot of translation, is better than none at all. All right, let's hit him with the. How are we doing on MP? Oh, you've got a lot. Okay. I'm gonna go for about another 20 minutes, and then I think we'll wrap it up. If we see a good spot earlier than that, we'll think about it. But yeah, it's been fun. That sounded kind of like a little harsher, or a little like you know, oh, it sounded fun. You know, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been fun. Or if you guys get the hell on, get up out of here. That's not the case, of course. I'm tired, man. These last couple weeks, and I think some of it is having to be back on decongestants, thanks to that having an ear infection and stuff recently. But I'll have a little trouble going to sleep, sometimes a lot of trouble. And then when I'm asleep, especially once the sun is starting to come up, it's you know, it's not a very good sleep. And I'm falling back asleep, but it doesn't feel very restorative, you know? And I think that's just kind of built up over a couple weeks. And it's starting to lose it. Need more coffee.
Okie dokie.
Slamming the drink down. We were talking about just being clumsy earlier. Slamming things down. I'm a clumsy dude. Hit him with the... Yeah. And then Rambo, you know what? I think we pretty much got him with the physical. Now, why don't you make sure it's the case? There we go. I'd be curious to hear, you know, those of you who haven't played a lot of DQ, you know, if you you know, have you had any increased interest in this? You know, I would hope that I've been a good ambassador for the series. And this has been, for me, a quest to, you know, kind of get to the heart of the Japanese gamer, you know, and understand a game that is kind of has its cultural underpinnings. It's like I feel like it's part of their pop culture there. You hear it sometimes in little jingles at a store or something, you know, you'll hear it, you know, it's everywhere. They do big events. And with the Famicom version of this game in 1988, that was the first one that people like, they went nuts for, and they were like lined up, you know. Some lines I think were even like a couple miles long. And they were, you know, wrapped around several buildings and stuff. But yeah, it became huge, you know. So because of that, because of it hitting so hard, especially by the third game, really just had that momentum and hype, you know. And I'm sure that, you know, they were able to market it and, you know, really, yeah, build the hype up a bit and do some cool shit there. But yeah, it was huge, and crazy that, you know, it just didn't really take off here, you know. And we got the first 4 games. They're the 4 NES titles. They did come a lot later than their Japanese versions, sadly. They eventually got them. We're getting close to the point where some of these folks can change levels, I think. Or rather, change jobs. There is a big boss fight that I've had a storyline spoiler for that is, we are approaching, but I think we have a couple places to explore. Oh, I should have done some healing. Oof. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you need to heal. Why don't you hit Wizard? No, go ahead and hit. Rainbow and Test are usually like hitting before everything else. Arrow Knight. Oh wait, what is this? It's Wizard. Okay. Why don't you give yourself a... No, I think I'm gonna make Test heal you. We gotta do more than healing too, but I just want to make sure we get out of this, so. Let's do this, right? Heal yourself first. Nice. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Oh, shit. That's okay. Could have used the, the lesser spell, you know, not used as much MP. Let me see. Let's finish this up. All right, we're good. There we go. Hey guys, I'm gonna take just a short break. I gotta get a bio break in, but you know, give me just 2 minutes, something like that. I'll BRB. See you soon.
everybody just cool out. Will you cool out, everybody? Everybody be cool now, come on, all right? How are we doing over there? All right? Everyone all right? Okay? All right? I think we're cool, we can go.
Dragon Quest.
Hey yo, all right, let's play a little bit more and then I'll hang it up for the night. But I got another 15-20 minutes in me, something like that.
So don't worry about it. Come on.
All right, let's continue. Yep, I want Benji to hit the witches. Wizard, why don't you snow blast him? Rambo, fight the goats. Testify, why don't you hit the witch? Nice, okay. That worked out well. Let's take it out. There you go. Good stuff. All right, wizard getting to level 22. I wonder when they're going to stop learning spells. You know, at what point do we, you know, change jobs for some of them? Testify, leveling up too. Well, shit. Yeah, okay. Water here. Do we need to be on that northern part, I suppose? I'm liking Snow Blast. It uses a lot. It does use a lot of MP, but I'm loving it. All right, Rambo, why don't you, yeah, do your thing. Fight. Testify. I think you should just fight. We're going physical. Hey, Wednesday we're going to play some Super Smash Bros. Nintendo 64. Unaffected. We're doing the Japanese version, of course. You know? Right. It's going to be fun. We played it just a little bit of it on Friday for about an hour or so. But yeah, I'm excited to put a little more time into it, and I should have a pretty good chunk of time to play. So we could do a couple hours on Smash Bros. And maybe a couple hours on something else. Something like Super Donkey Kong 1 or 2, the Japanese Donkey Kong countries. Country 1 and 2. And Country and 2. They don't usually put 1s in titles until a little bit later. Okay. Alright, Testify is going to need something almost right away, probably. Although Rambo's going to... They'll probably move second. So let's make sure we finish these folks. There you go. Just Ice Bolt, huh? I think we need to have our ship and land on this northern part here. But how do you get past this mountain range and over to the east? Yeah, that's cool, Nick. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, glad you're appreciating it, man. Yeah, it's been fun. I really enjoyed it overall, and I think definitely a series that I could see myself coming back to. I mean, I'm currently playing, you know, one on the Switch, so 11S. So yeah, and it's interesting too. You know, like I said, that timing, man. You know, I didn't set up the, I guess I could have had the sponsorship of a lifetime, you know? But I did it for the love. I did it for the love of the series and as part of my own personal education and wanting to share that with the world. And maybe there's something to be said for not selling out, at least yet. You know, sometimes you're selling, but nobody's buying, you know? Alright, let's... Makes you think, right? It does. Yeah, right. I'd forgotten about that iteration of it. Yeah, that's funny. What is that from? Maybe a few things, potentially. These shaman are, they're up to some tricks here. I think they're healing each other. And we can't have that. We gotta nip this in the bud. Megadeth. Nice. Kill the shaman. This is fucked up. We're just landing our boat here and just slaughtering these people. This is, it ain't right, man. The thing is, I think they're monsters, you know? They're not people, they are monsters. We gotta keep that in mind. And I don't, that of course, you know, I think they are literal, like they've been created from, the source of evil. And I don't know. The DQ, like, I don't know. It's interesting. There is this divide between humans and monsters, usually when the big baddie is, doing well, which right now they're just kind of rampaging somewhere in the world, I think. I don't really... I mean, our main character's father set out to deal with it and never came back. And so here we are, trying to go beat up the Archfiend on the other side of the world, fighting monsters that are taking the form of shaman, you know? It's... Let's heal more. Interesting too, because several of the games have monsters that will talk, or have that as some kind of mechanic, or you know, friendly monsters too. And oh shit, I didn't need to use heal more, but. Monsters can be recruited to fight in some games. Some of the main series DQ games. One of the ones for Super Famicom, recruiting monsters is a big part, and was apparently a big inspiration on the folks that made Pokemon. Witches and shamans. Alright, snow blast them. You know what? We need to be taking the witches out. They're pretty full on, man. Snow blast. Rainbow. Testify. Nice. Damn, calling out for help, huh? Okay, gotta remember that they can do that. Not much for physical attack, these shaman, but I think they've got a couple powerful... I mean, well, they just called for help and brought Hork out. Dancing with the Dead tonight. Oh. A little, button happy. We have done a lot of exploring today. At the very least, we found some stuff in the, like, sort of our home castle that we hadn't, you know, found before. We explored Australia. There's a town there that we can now warp to. I don't know how to get to the shrine that they're talking about in the town, but maybe some NPC in the game will help us figure that out.
Hi, I'm Bernie Sanders. I'm running for president.
We'll see. I made so many sounds recently, and I realized today, like I did that in a very long afternoon of work, several hour block of work, and I realized in order to get those sounds that have now been dutifully clipped onto the soundboard is going to take a similar long chunk of time, I think. And I need to just dedicate that time sometime, you know, one day. Like we're getting this soundboard in shape because I've got like, you know, I made a ton the other day. Let's see how many I made. 1 second. Gotta get the sounds. More drops. Some of them came by way of editing this video recently. Trying to finish up. Every weekend I've put a few, you know, I was working on it for a few days straight, but then I got sick, and since then I've just done like a little weekend, you know, 4 or 5 hour editing session, and you know, it hasn't been that much each time, but I've worked on it each weekend, you know. It's getting close. I just might even be done. I got a render of it, but I have to do one full watch through because it was a lot of elements to it, and I would not be surprised if I still had some sound effect or something that I was trying to find a good spot for, and I've put it in a, you know, just dropped it somewhere and forgotten about it. So I've got to go back and watch it one more time. I think that's the last thing I need to do, and I really don't think I should do much more work. I should get it out. It was like the end of April when I did that stream, which it's all good, but it just it's not like I've been working on the edit since then. Just, you know, things take time, and I'm trying to learn to like also, like, dude, you don't have to finish everything. Let me finish. Speaking of finishing things, let's finish this battle, I guess. But I don't have to. I'm learning to keep several things I'm working on up in the air at the same time, and working on bits and pieces of them, which is hard to get used to because I love to just sit down and hyper focus, you know, and like there's a time for that for sure, but it's also, I think, important to realize priority of things, and you know, yeah. All right, let's see. We've got a bunch. Yeah, started with got the you've heard a few of them, like some of the Mario sounds, Yoshi tongue, you know, Ba-Bomb, Bullet Bill, you know. You've heard some of these, but I gotta get them all on here. How many items is this? Tell me how many items. 148. 148 new sounds since May 16th. And you've heard a portion of those, but there's a lot of stuff that we haven't gotten to. Not all of those are unique either, so. But yeah. I got some work ahead of me. You know, I think we're going to have to sail to that northwest corner, and I don't think tonight's the night for that. So let's first we got to get out of here, or I could just use return. Actually, I'm about it at that time, but I think if we land on that section that's right above this, I think we'll be close to where we need to be. Either way, we did a lot of exploring today. We knocked a couple things off the list. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Put him at the Snow Blast. Wizards out of MP again. Come on, I gotta finish one of those, Shaman. There you go. I like that animation. Thanks for hanging, guys. This has been fun. I'm gonna be back Wednesday doing, yeah, we'll do Super Smash Bros. And then something else too. Throw something on, maybe a Super Donkey Kong one, maybe something on the Famicom. I need some old school in my life, man. I need some 8 or 16-bit, more of it, you know. It's good for the soul. Just fight him. Just fight him. All right, we're building back up our gold supplies. Good stuff. Our money, 8,529. All right, I'm gonna get us warped out of here. You know, I think if we take a look at this map, so that gray area, I'm having trouble getting to. I have a feeling it's hemmed in from that area just above us. Now that I'm looking at the map, see the sort of, you can almost just make out probably what's the ridge line, where the gray meets the sort of green, those green colors there. But yeah, maybe this portion you can't get to from here. You know, there could be something we're missing. There's other places to explore. We haven't been to Japan. We have access to that. That is like, I think in this translation, or this this localization and translation, they're calling it Jipang. So yeah, it's a few islands, you know, that is Japan. But yeah, so there's East Asia we haven't been to yet. If we can't get into this sort of, you know, interior section of this continent, I don't know. You know, we might go look for something else. Well, we got the boat, and it's feeling good. We haven't been up into... I haven't explored a lot of the, like, Nordic area and stuff. And then we have, down in the south, we've got, like, Malaysia or something. You know, some Southeast Asian area there that we haven't been to as well. Got a lot of stuff. Of course, the Americas, the dolphin in North America. Damn, we got a lot of stuff, man. It's a big island down there at the bottom. I think I need to play this some on my own, like I was saying. I think like I said, I've tried to evangelize you guys. I've tried to bring you over to the light, and some of you, I think, you know, you've at least heard the call, and someday you'll come around. You'll answer that call when the time is right. But I don't think I need to demonstrate every step of this journey on stream anymore. I think I've come around on that. All right. Let's go home. Hi, Ma. What's up, Mom? Must be exhausted. Why don't you sit down and rest your feet? Here we go. Invite your friends in, too. They can stay here as well. Come on in, guys.
Good. Twice the pride, double the fall.
Rise and shine, Benji. It's time to get up and going. Man, kind of crazy that this is the party that's gonna save the world. Look at them now, you know, these humble origins here. Coming home to Mom, a home-cooked meal, resting your feet, like she said. Got these heroes in tow, and someday we're gonna save the world. I think, and then save the world again. Possibly. You know how those things tend to go in RPGs. All right, let's go save at the King, and we'll get a safety save in. And when we come back, I don't know. I don't know if we can get into that middle section of the African continent there. I don't know. There's, you know, there's bridges that block your progress to get into that center point if you're coming in from the west. I don't know. Worth another shot. A lot of other places we can head to as well. let's go save, and I think I'm gonna call it soon. Play some sounds for you. I fired up a tablet that I talked about this on stream one time, several months ago, I think, about having found a tablet, and I don't know if I could get it to work, but it is working now. I did have to do like the power button and the down volume button because it wouldn't boot up, and it actually worked after that. But sadly, it looks like something has happened to the screen, some pressure or something, and the screen is cracked. Everything is visible. It just there's a nice nebula of cloudiness, kind of obscuring it a bit. I think it could still work though, as if I could get the Stream Deck app on it, which I don't know if I can or not, but. Yeah, this is one screen I'm thankfully I can't take credit for, unlike the Game Boy Color that I... Yeah. Not my proudest moment, Not my proudest moment. And the instant regret, Yeah. The post-collision clarity, looking at that Game Boy Color that I just slammed into my bedpost, in a moment of frustration. God, I wish I knew what I was playing. That's the only thing that could that would help me move on a bit, I think. Maybe I could even have some closure if I could go and beat that game now. Maybe I have even beaten it since then and I didn't even know it. Could have been Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening DX, something like that. What would I have been playing? Could have been golf. Although I don't know if I would have gone off that much for golf, I didn't have Wario Land. I bet it would... did that have you wanting to... did that have you looking for a bedpost? I know you played it recently on stream, huh? Yeah. I think I caught some of that, and yeah, it looks crazy. I wonder what kind of an individual he actually is. The Archfiend? Well, we haven't been in here before, I guess. I hear he's not that nice of a guy, and he kind of disappeared or killed my dad. We don't know. Absolutely can't stand this place anymore, and every day is the same here. I tried sneaking out once my father ended up catching me. That makes you think, doesn't it, Nick? Yeah. It makes you think. That's some spicy, yeah, I like a good spicy accusation tossed, not accusation, but a hunch, could be an accusation, and, tossed about in the court of the gamers here, the gamer lifestyle lounge that we try to cultivate here on this stream. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Some call it like a hot take, Still don't have the right key, eh? One day we're gonna let these folks out. Just despises its audience. Wario Land 3. This is what that's a it seems like kind of a Wario move, honestly, or something he'd want to be associated with. I feel like Wario he's got a lot of hurt on the inside, and it's, the hurt people. I think he's a, I think he's a good example. We're save state number 7. I don't have a pin anywhere, so I'm gonna put it in the computer, put it in a note here before I forget. What's the day? 23rd. Cool. All right. We are in at save state number 7. So let's hit the schedule and then we're out of here. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging. I think this has been a really fun run with this game, and I may especially I don't think we've seen the end of it here. I think I'll bring it back, but I think I'll get some time in outside the stream. That'd be nice. We can also carve out more time for other games. So, especially with me being just 3 days a week now. So, all right, guys. This week I'll be here Wednesday and Thursday. We're gonna do Smash Bros on Wednesday. Thursday I may have a full show for you, Parvination episode 2, so to speak. If I don't, we'll just do another gameplay stream. We'll play something fun, Famicom or Super Famicom 64. You know, we'll figure it out. It'll be fun. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for hanging. Thanks, Nick. Thanks everybody else. Adios, guys. Have a good night. I'll play some sounds for you. I'm out of here. See you Wednesday.
What's the beef? Who's the perp?
Hello, you absolute bell ends.
This is where the fun begins. We have a 1017 at the sugar factory.
Here I go.
Hello, you absolute bell ends.
Today, I want to do something a little bit different.
Hi, I'm Bernie Sanders. I'm running for president.
Totodile. Well, how do you pronounce that? Totodile? Chico Rita? Cyndaquil? Totodile.
Maybe our entire team needs to be executed after tonight.
Oh, oh.
Maybe our entire team needs to be executed after tonight.
Cyndaquil? Totodile.
Are the teleprompters not working? So not even a little bit.
Totodile. Totodile.
When you decide to get serious, there's only one place to come. The games of Super Nintendo.
Cyndaquil? Chico Rita? Totodile. Totodile.
Maybe our entire team needs to be executed after tonight.
Now this is pod racing.
I'll take electrocution every single time.
It's true.
Mamma mia!
Just so disappointing. This is such a special night for so many developers.
Oh no.
That is why you fail.
What rules, you sons of bitches?
I guess I just wasn't made for these times.
Shut the fuck up!
Whoa. Dang, dude.
You're a loser.
That is why you fail. Oh no.
You are an NPC.
Maybe I can give you some spiritual advice as to what works for me.
You are an NPC.
Have you tried cocaine? You know, you can stop at any point and reset your day.
You are the main character.
Maybe I can give you some spiritual advice as to what works for me. You know, you can stop at any point and reset your day.
Nani?
Oh, what are you doing? Good day, sir. Bye-bye.
Fatality.
The Parvinator.
Parvinator.